Hi guys, how are you? Here ProfeSsoR in new episode for YouTube channel Escuelita de Rights. Well, in this episode we talk about the best multiplayer tunes for August Wright. Well, first of all, we have to recognize the role of a tune. For example, Big Barda is a support tune, and Fire is a striker, So, who have different roles, the damage that can deal the tune is different. Big Barda, the damage is really poor, and for example, Fire is a great dealer damage. So it's the first thing that you have to know to choose the best tune. But it's not to all, because you have to see the crit damage percentage. Some tunes have a low rate crit damage, but others have a really great crit chance damage. Say these 2 points, we have to analyze every tune. First, Silver Banshee is a tune that have a good AoE attack, but I think that is not really good in a damage. It's a semi-striker. I don't think that Silver Banshee is a totally striker. Well, Fire is the new tune of the month, and how I see Fire, great, is a great dealer damage. And Big Barda is basic on support character, don't great a really good amount of damage. So I think Big Barda is not a good tune for these rights. Now we see the tunes per 3 multiplier. Batman Who Loud is a really nice tune for this rights, because he have a lot of crit chance. Is a really great dealer damage. Ice, I think, is good too for this rights. I think Ice is more it has more synergizes and can do more damage than Silver Banshee. Obviously, Silver Banshee have some things better than Ice, no? How I say, the AoE of Silver Banshee can annihilate the other tunes or the minions of the bosses. But Ice, I think, can do more damage. I think maybe Silver Banshee can do the same or a little more damage, but I prefer in this case Ice for the rights. And Larfist is a really good tune. In addition, with Dark Side, for example, can do a great wombo combo, but I think the Fire can more damage. In this case, it can be more damage than Larfist. One thing that I can say about Fire is that all attacks that have are in AoE, so it's not a bad characteristic. I think it's good. And the tunes per 2 multiplier have Black Canary, Batman TDK, and Eclipso. Well, unfortunately, the tunes that have multiplier per 2 I think that are tunes that can't be in the same conditions that multipliers 3 or 5. Yes, for more than these characters without multiplayer make a good damage, only for half the for 2 multiplier is not so good. It's not so good than for 5, for example. In other words, I think that in the majority of cases, the per 2 multiplier tunes is not a good change to take for the rights. Black Canary is a great tune, tier A in my mind, Batman TDK tier A2, and Eclipso is a really nasty tune. But for these rights, I can see these characters, okay? Well, so in other words, the selection for the ProfeSsoR in this August rights is Batman Who Louds, definitely per 3 multiplier, Ice per 3 multiplier, and Fire per 5 multiplier are my options. Now I gonna to see these selections for the Profe, and there are here Ice per 3 multiplier. His basic tip of the iceberg can do a special damage, okay, and maybe can stand on the single enemy. One thing that is very important is that apply 3 speed downs on primary target, so you can slow more on the objective that you have. In addition, the second ability can help some so in raids, because have overhead and apply the child and the Terminator up, but it's not mandatory the second ability. The third ability is good because it's a heavy special damage, okay, and apply 3 strength ups on allies, so it's good this ability. No, and empowering it downs on all enemies. Okay, it's no bad. So I think that Ice is my choose for this right. Then go to Fire, how I say, all the abilities, the 1, the 2, and the 3. I think are in AoE. Let me see. Special damage to a single enemy. If enemy shield, remove from shield. Deal light spell damage to the rest of the enemy. Okay, it's AoE. Okay, it's good. The second special damage to all enemy, AoE 2, and the third, the same thing. Okay, it's good. It's good, really. I see the power of Fire, Beatrice Acosta, and the damage is no bad. It's good, the damage. And if Fire gonna be per 5 multiplier, I imagine that the damage is really good. Finally, Batman Who Louds is the best physical tool for this right, because he's a monster. Let me see the crit chance. Okay, crit chance, yes, have a really nice chance for do a crit damage, and is a striker. The fierce ability can do a good damage and gain crit change up, so it's nice. The second ability damage to all enemies is good for kill the minions and concentrate only in the boss, and have a chance to apply 2 crit change down to each target, more percentage like additional damage if an enemy has crit change. Well, it's so, but this is a nice ability. The third ability, damage to a single target. The enemy has split up portions of them. Okay. The third deal good damage too. So a Batman who loves is a good option. Please guys, how I say many times in Latin community and now in this community, all that I say are only recommendations, okay? Only recommendations. If you have other vision, other option, other choices, please, no problem. The people that like my videos and that like my analysis, my videos, and really can give me a like or can give me a comment, okay? Well, this is the August rights, and this is the recommendation of me. Remember, and thanks for the masters that can create this nice pic or this nice art. Well guys, this is all, and I see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your